Hi guys, welcome back to Bitofpizza. Today we are with a fantastic M240i. This thing was following me on the way here. All I heard was... That's literally all I heard. Fucking amazing though, like it's actually really loud, the pops and bangs, they're absolutely insane. As you can see, this is not a standard M240i. It's got some delicious M2 CS wheels. Is it M2 CS
M2
or is it
style.
M3 CS or M4 CS?
Well, it's the CS style wheels.
CS style wheels, let's put it that way, okay.
And they look really good.
I don't read the brochure, I'm more of a, just buy it as it comes kind of man. Obviously you've got a locking wheel nut there, so if no one steals it.
Yeah,
that's good for locking the wheels. I'm not joking. It's obviously got the CS wheels, Pilot Sport 4S's.
Which we always rave about these tyres because people think as long as you've got
magic. These tyres are magic.
They really are. Like you're not losing grip in those.
Exactly. Like well, obviously in this kind of weather, we're talking about sort of 2-3 degrees outside, hence the coat. You know what? I saw you planted it down in the rearview mirror, and it wasn't look like it was massively squirreling.
When the tyres are cold, it does give you like quite a lot of work to do when you accelerate.
Exactly.
But as soon as you get a bit of heat in the tyres, it's gone. It's planted.
Simple as that. Got a bit of forced carbon on the old Winger Ridge there. Looks quite nice actually.
We've got a 10% code for those as well. So
10% code as well. Happy days. We'll start there in the old description. So if you want one of those, you know where to go. Interior wise, again, very subtle mods, just to sort of make it look a bit more special. And let's face it, who doesn't love a bit of Alcantara? Alcantara with carbon, it just looks absolutely delicious. And again, it goes all the way on the gear stick.
More 10% off codes.
More there. It's more 10% off codes as well. Fuck,
yes.
so you're getting discounts and a sick video.
Mate, we've made it.
Jesus Christ.
Bitofpizza is on the rise.
It's on the rise. Have you zoomed out, mate?
Yeah,
I saw you zoomed in earlier on. Yeah, that's right. No worries. Obviously, as we were saying, this car is tuned by Wrench Studios. It's a stage 2 HCP map, so we're looking around £700 is what he paid for it. Which brings us on to the point of how easily modifiable M240i's are. If you think £700, you're getting 120 bit horsepower more sound, more performance, more torque.
It's so Larry, it really is.
Exactly. And it sort of takes it from that S3 rival sort of car to like it could rival M4 and M3.
Yeah, precisely.
Literally. And obviously it's lighter than an M4, lighter than an M3, so it's probably quicker.
It's a whole different experience because
exactly that.
I was saying on the way here, if you buy an S3 or a Golf R, you're falling into the trap of your all-wheel drive German hatchback.
That's exactly
yeah, it's a baby M4 but with more power in this case.
Baby M4, but it will leave an M4.
It really will.
In this current state,
and
it will genuinely leave an M4. And I think it sounds better than an M4.
Definitely, yeah.
I think it even looks better with this sort of setup as it is right now. So I think, and for the money you pay, obviously 20k for a sort of high mile-ish one. And like I said, just £700 on a tune, a couple of grand on wheels and a couple of carbon bits. You look at a sort of £22,000 car, which is accessible as fuck. You can drive normally as a daily, stick it in eco mode, and still get what, 30 mpg, 25 maybe.
Exactly.
So the thing is, I'm so used to like 20, so 30 mpg sounds perfect. So I can't really complain. So again, more of the CS wheels on the rear here. Carbon lip spoiler.
10%.
10% off. Again, in the description, that is. And obviously, with the exhaust, it's got the little M sort of logo, which just does nothing really, but it looks cool.
It does look cool.
Exhaust mods.
So it's just a back box.
Just a back box, yeah.
There were 2 resonators and obviously your primary cat, but now no resonators, no cat.
Yeah.
Completely decat. Just a small back box.
In with a bit of pop and baggage. Can't go wrong. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's obviously just a normal 2 Series in a way. So this is the beauty of the car. It's just sort of subtle. You're not looking like an absolute yob in an M2.
Is, yeah.
There's massively flared arches, which still looks wicked. I'm not complaining. It doesn't say look wicked, but this, if you want to be a bit more subtle and you want to save a bit more money and still get the same performance, and probably sounds better than an M2, even though, again,
it does.
similar.
I think a lot of people were quite pissed off that they put the new engine in the M2, the S55 or something. But
yeah, for the M2 competition.
Yeah, so it's got the M3 engine now.
Exactly that. So yeah, this engine, like I said, it's just so tunable. Like this car's running 600, 700 horsepower on this engine. So again, not much more you can do really than that. Again, and with the gearbox, obviously it's got the 8-speed ZF gearbox, which is just again. It's some magic, that gearbox as well. Like,
it's the pinnacle of gearboxes.
It is genuinely the pinnacle of gearbox. I think if we look at it in the last 10 years of just like gearbox evolution, I reckon that is probably the best one because they've sold it to so many people. They sold it to Alfa Romeo, they sold it to BMW. So yeah, they obviously know what they're doing in that sense. Good old Mandamat ZF. Shout out, 10% discount on gearbox. I don't know that here. no gearbox discounts here, boy. Again, M badge, which gives it an extra 4.5 horsepower on now. So Yeah, but otherwise, that's pretty much it on the outside. The beauty in this car is when you drive it, which we'll cut to now.
It's a sleeper.
Yeah, and I know everyone's probably thinking, can we get some revs? Yes, we can. We'll do that right now for you.
Once it gets past that initial bit of spin, it just goes, yeah, like you feel the torque in your head, it's nuts, it just pulls you back. I can't get over how quick it is.
It sounds mad, doesn't it?
I can imagine, like, you've got so much work to do just to get through one gear.
Yeah, you've got to be ready.
Yeah. Like, even with the Michelins on it,
yeah, it's
still going everywhere.
It's a big difference. Yeah, it's 4SS, but you've got to be on your toes.
Yeah. That sound where it just slaps the limiter for a second and you let off.
Like burps, don't you?
Yeah. I can definitely see why people were pissed off when they changed the M2 engine. It's crazy. It's actually mad to think that such a small car has such a big engine. Because in terms of its competition, I guess you could say this is just a bit above the Golf R and S3.
Yeah, tiny bit.
But you're getting 2 extra cylinders, a whole lot more power, rear-wheel drive, and it's just a completely different experience. Like, I feel like the whole German hot hatch phase is getting a bit repetitive now. That sounds crazy, even just coming to a stop.
I prefer it with burbles than pops.
Yeah, sounds a lot classier. So quick. He was flat out that whole time as well.
That's when you realise how fast they are when you sit behind something. You have to keep letting up.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. That's actually insane. I wasn't expecting it to hold so well on the corner as well, but like once it bogs down, it plants.
When I had my tracking then, I got more camera on the rear.
Yeah. This thing builds speed, that's a whole different level.
And I find the gear changes so like seamless, it's just like you don't change gear.
Yeah, exactly. It's the beauty of the ZF box. Because it's a single clutch, isn't it? But you would never think it, because we done a video on a Julia QV recently and it had the ZF box as well. And when that was changing gear, it probably slapped like a DSG gear.
Yeah, they sound good, don't they?
Honestly, I don't know how anything can be as quick as that. Like, obviously, you'd have to get like a massive, like the M4 compared to this is a lot bigger,
Yeah.
and it costs a whole lot more as well. But for the money,
Yeah.
because I'm sure you can pick up one of these now for low 20s, like a good example in the low 20s.
Yeah, I bought this for 22. Still have a speech?
No. She's like, what was that sound? That's so extra. Everyone looks at it. But yeah, I suppose you could probably set these up for like fast road driving. As you said, you've got the camber adjusted on the rear, good tyres, good fitment.
Yeah, you can get like the M4 lower arms as well.
Yeah.
For the front and rear. I haven't got them yet. But
Is it on the list?
I would like to get it done, definitely, but I want to get a mortgage at some point, so I'm going to keep this car, keep doing bits to it.
Yeah.
Very slippery.
It's so leery, like as soon as people hear the turbo spool up, they're turning their heads. It's nuts. You can feel the tyres have heat in them now.
Yeah.
That must get addictive.
Had a wheel spin there.
Yeah, that is honestly insane. You've actually got me like proper considering one of these now.
That's the thing, I don't really consider it. Like my mate got the 140, just because I had a F56 Mini, big
Yeah.
press, and that was 300 brake, and my mate had his 140 stage 1. And it was just so fast, and I love going in it so much. It just made me love it, really. I prefer the sound of the R-bar.
No way, I've been in that car way too much.
Get used to it.
Yeah. Kicked out there.
I didn't have traction fully off, that's why it kicked in.
It's mad though, even for traction still on, that went quite a bit sideways.
Right, so I've just got into the M240. I thought I'd give it a little squirrel. See what it's like. And I went down for the pulls and it's fucking insanely quick.
So now it flames.
Oh, was that a flame? The whole time you want it to flame, it doesn't flame, but when you do, such is life. car though, it's so quick, man. It's just, the gearbox is so quick, so it constantly is moving like through the gears, and it just...
For the money, it's a good car.
Mate, for the money, and for these little like Alcantara bits that you got on here. How have you found ownership of the car though? Like, you found it quite a reliable tone and all that stuff?
Yeah,
or?
not had anything go wrong yet.
Really,
Nothing
just...
go wrong.
And the map's been like all good, no issues with the map?
No issues at all.
Happy days then, that's what that matters at the end of the day.
It's all good, man.
Can't get over how cheap the map is though, £700 is so...
Yeah.
It's really good value, isn't it, man? It's so fast. It is so fast. When it echoed off the bus there, isn't it?
It's all about the chavvy pops, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what? People say they're chavvy, but I actually like the pops. I don't mind them. I think they're fucking cool.
Not too much.
As long as you do it in moderation. Because like literally, you're in comfort mode now, so look, it's normal now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just do it in moderation. It's generally quite calm.
Yeah.
What's a machine?
You got to tap the throttle to make it pop as well. It's not just let off and it's constantly banging.
Yeah, exactly
If I
that.
move it and I don't touch the throttle, it won't.
Because that'd be a bit of a nightmare if it's constantly fucking popping and banging, like, Jesus Christ. Right guys, so that was the video with the M240i. Yeah, genuinely, we say this all the time, but honestly, what a fucking car. So quick, one of the quickest on the channel. I think because it's so light and so small, it does genuinely feel as fast as a Giulia, as fast as an M4, if not faster. And yeah, all I can say is if you're 23, 24 and you need a sort of performance car, cheap in finance, easy to modify, still good fun, quick, driftable, this is the car to go for. M240i, even M135i, they're around 10, 12, 13,000 pounds. I mean, for the money, you can't get better. And this is sort of the English car culture car in a way, do you know what I mean? Like, because it's just so easily accessible, easily modifiable. So, yeah, get yourself one of those. But guys, that is where we're going to leave the video today. Please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and give me a kiss when you see me. Thank you.